Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Coastal Living. Now it has been hot and humid outside. I don't know about you, but I am so ready for some more comfortable temperatures.
Absolutely.
Gosh, we'll probably get them around January, the way things are working out for us. But to talk about keeping you comfortable in our own home, please welcome Tom Swanson, the General Manager of Matthews Air Comfort Solutions. And we got Lil Mowgli in the house. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Clarissa. Happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us. And we make it a point to try to get a puppy in here every week on Coastal Living because talk about like animal therapy. They're just
absolutely
brighten up everybody's day.
Absolutely. You got a good one here. You got a good one here.
He's such a sweet boy, and I'm having a hard time not baby talking him, but I'm going to try to compose myself so we can keep him calm. So we recognize Mowgli, this little handsome fella, from your commercials, right?
Absolutely. He's been in just about every single one of them. He's kind of a face of the company at this point, and had to bring him here today. You know?
Well, we totally appreciate it. Now, with this crazy weather, a lot of us experience a lot of different AC problems, especially with the extreme heat and some of the what feels like extreme cold that we get in our Texas winter.
Absolutely.
So tell me about some problems that we might be experiencing right now with our air conditioning.
Well, the weather today may have put some people out of power, and it may have blown a few fuses. So, you know, a lot of people may call in early in the morning and say, you know, my air conditioner is not working, the rest of the power is working. You may just need to reset the fuse on your system. We do get a lot of those calls. Some of the other problems people are currently facing right now, at the end of the year, they're phasing out the refrigerant that are in a lot of older systems called R22. At the end of the year, there will be no more production of that. That is an EPA regulation that went in about 22 years ago. They wanted to give people time to get the lifespan out of their units, but now it'll be no more production. It'll be very expensive. So there are a lot of things that you can do to either extend the lifespan of your system, not have to have any costly repairs, or you may, if you've been having issues, may want to think about replacing at this point. Okay,
so tell me, what is R22 and why are we phasing it out in the first place?
R22 is a refrigerant that's been around for a very long time. Back in 1998, the EPA came out and said that it was putting a hole in the ozone layer.
Wow. So we're doing something about it.
We're doing something
Yay,
good.
us.
We're doing something good. Yeah. So long story short, the refrigerant that they had in there, like I said, putting holes in the ozone layer, they wanted to get away from that and get something a little bit more environmentally friendly, which now is the 410A.
Okay.
A lot of systems out there, if you've put one in the last, you know, maybe 5 to 6 years, are now 410A.
Great, so you should be set if you purchased one in the past few years.
A good way to find out is to go out to your condenser on the outside, your unit that's outside. Look on the nameplate. It will show you what refrigerant it runs on. If it does run on R22, a good thing to do is get on a maintenance plan. Things that can extend the life of your system are spraying off your unit outside with a hose. There's a lot of salt and sand in the air here in Corpus Christi. It leads to a lot of corrosion. Once you get a leak in your system, it can be very hard to either repair or do anything about that.
Okay, didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know it needed a bath.
Exactly, and so, you know, it's just good to do. It extends the lifespan, it leads to less corrosion, corrosion leads to leaks, and with the changes that we're currently having, if you get a leak in a system, an R22 system, you may have to replace regardless, just based on the costs of the refrigerant alone.
And speaking of costs, none of that is a cheap fix, but it is an investment. So at some point you will not have any other choice but to replace with something without that R22 in it.
Exactly. And another good thing is just get on a maintenance plan, have them come out, check everything, make sure everything in your system's working properly. You know, make sure you're changing your filters. That's a huge one.
Yes.
A lot of people forget to do that. Good thing to do is set a reminder on your phone. Depending on the filter you have, if it's a 1-inch filter, you may want to do it every month. Everybody's different. With him here, I change mine out about every 2 weeks because obviously you can see what his hair looks like.
Right?
Exactly. So you know, right now we're offering a $158 yearly maintenance plan to come out and check your system. And
that's great.
That's something that can really extend the life of your system, almost like an oil change for your car.
Okay, and what does that include? $158 for like one visit? Or are you coming periodically to check on everything?
Yeah, so we come twice a year. We come once in the springtime or summertime to check the AC side, then we come once in the fall or wintertime to check on your heating side. But we do pretty much a full assessment each time just to make sure that you don't have any major problems. And it's a good way to catch things in advance.
That's the best way to go
Exactly. If we can catch something in advance, it may be a much smaller repair than if you let it linger and you let it prolong, it may lead to much more expensive repairs.
Exactly, just like anything, that includes your health. Okay, so we want to get an estimate. Is that the number we call?
Yes, that's the number we call.
363 533-6265. And this is your special offer for our Coastal Living viewers. So tell me what this includes.
So it's basically like the 158 tune-up. So a tune-up is just we come out, we run through your entire system, we check both the heat and the cool, we make sure everything's working properly.
Okay.
That's a one-time visit, and then a service call would be if your system is down, it's not working. It may be something simple like a capacitor or a fuse like I talked about earlier. Could just be a blown drain as well. Drains out here, there's a lot of algae in them. They get clogged up very regularly. Best thing you can do for that is go out and put a little bleach in there every once in a while, and that usually helps keep you from having any drain issues.
Awesome. Okay, so guys, you want to take advantage of that special, only $79 for a tune-up or a service call. You can call today for a free estimate at 361-853-6265. Don't forget to mention Coastal Living or visit Matthews ACS or ACs, right?
Exactly.
.com. Awesome. And Mowgli, what do you think, buddy? Huh? Are you going to come and fix it? Is Mowgli a part of the visit?
He could be.
Wouldn't that be nice?
If you special request. Special request. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, guys, you want to put that in the notes so Mowgli can come hang out with you guys. Thank you so much, Tom, for
Thank you very
visiting
much
us
for
today.
having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Air Comfort Solutions, guys, make sure you give them a call and take advantage of the awesome deals. And if you're lucky, you get to visit Mr. Mowgli. And maybe he'll change your filter for you. Right, buddy? Who's a good boy? You're watching Coastal Living. We'll be right back.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.